All right, shalom, shalom, shalom. Giving all praises, glory, and honor to Yabashim Yahshai to give latest news, articles, lessons to the Spirit and power Yabashim Yahshai. But as first as always, I want to give all praises and glory and honor due to Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushai, Bahashim Rokakodash. I want to say double honors to the elders of the great millstone who will for teaching us the truth. And of course, want to say peace and blessings and salutation to Akamat that is putting his truth throughout the full earth, to the best of their ability, scattered out throughout the full earth. With them, we say shalom. All right, let's get into it. And it says judges rule militaries cannot turn away from HIV positive enlists. So, I mean, it's straight to the point. So if you have some type of disease, and case you wasn't aware of this, but you have a lot of LGBT community inside the military. So obviously, it's not really a surprise, man. What's going on? It's a lot of it's a lot of disgusting things that happen inside these militaries, man. Especially when you have women and men in there being in barracks together, tight. A lot of positions that certain people that shouldn't be able to get into. A lot of people, such as adultery, um, just for types of vile acts that go inside the military, man. Just like you said, the movie Jarhead, that's a prime example of what's going on in the military. A lot of cheating, adultery, of abominations. I'm trying to repeat myself, but this is what's going on in the military. I mean, of course, it's exposed. When you go on YouTube, it tells you a lot of things. That's why they say that if you join the military, you best that you go single, man. They tell you just for a reason. So, like I said, it's not a surprise, a little bit. But let's read into it. It says a federal judge ruled this week that the U.S. military cannot bear enlists will have undetectable viral loads of HIV, enlisting the last major barrier in the armed forces of asthmatic individuals who have the virus. And what's crazy is how can you turn? I mean, how can you not? I mean, that's going to affect the military. That's just disgusting. Go to show you that the military they have no respect for their troops, man, or they show a bad representation throughout the whole world, and that's why the whole world looks at America as a joke, especially their military. When you have these types of the people representing your country. But again, this is America, man. They go to show you that America's on the decline, man. America's finished. The military is finished. That's why they got all these drones. Like I said, the men don't even actually do all the grunt no more. It's actually the drones that do all the killing at this point. You know, they're just there, they're just there just to keep posting and keep watching. You know, and that's it, man. Majority of these people that come in the military, they have no life, they have no gun. They're just here for a paycheck. They're just here, just a job, man. They're not ready. They're not actually built for war, man. Which is going to be a detriment. That's why they're going to have to bring in a military draft, man. Because a lot of people that are not they're not listening inside the military because they know that military is a joke, man. And now they're not receiving the pensions and the funds, that they that the military used to get decades ago. That's why people are moving out of the military. So the U.S. District Judge Lonnie Brinkema in the Eastern District of Virginia said ruling Tuesday that none of the arguments the Pentagon made in attempting to prevent the recruitment of HIV positive individuals were supported by the evidence. Defines policies prohibiting the acceleration of the somatic HIV positive individuals with undetectable low virus are irrational, arbitrary, and capricious. The judges wrote, even worse, they contribute the ongoing stigma surrounding HIV positive individuals while actively handling the military's own recruit goals. The news come after two previous rulings in the past few years overturning the military's policy barring HIV individuals from serving or from being promoted to the commission rank. The case that was decided this week against the Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin was filed by the Minority Veterans of America Advocacy Organization, and 3 Americans are lawful permanent residents seeking to join the military. The plaintiffs include Isaiah, who sought to join the military after serving in Georgia National Guard but was denied because he had HIV positive. Carl, who served the military in 2008 and left the service after becoming HIV positive but seeks to return to duty. Why? You already served your purpose, served your country. Why are you going back? Was denied, and it says Natalie was denied entry in the service in 2020 because she tested positive for the virus. The plaintiffs argue that military prevention of HIV positive individuals from serving is unlawful because it is not reconcilable with the current scientific evidence on the virus. Changing the policy due to the clause of the Fifth Amendment, the Administrative Procedure Act, they said the military restriction targets a specific group. In arguments before the court, the Pentagon said it was rational for military to bear certain individuals from serving who may present a known risk to the health and armed forces. That's the reason why, right there, to health, to known risk of health armed forces, because HIV is positive. And I'm pretty sure that, I could be wrong, but I'm just guessing that some of the, like I said, some of these armed forces don't know that certain people have HIV positive. They probably don't even tell them. I'm just guessing. I wouldn't be surprised. So if you talk to somebody or you have a relationship with somebody that's HIV positive and you didn't know, and the person didn't tell you, which is also, get you in prison. But most of the cases, what I'm saying, they get away with it. Now all of a sudden, out of nowhere, now you HIV positive. It's a whole sick virus, man. But let me get the scripture right quick, man. This is why we tell you, man, to stay away from the military. That's why we gotta get out of here, man, because this place is just disgusting, man. And like I said, it's a hazard. This is Micah chapter 2, verse 10. It says, Rise ye and depart, for this is not your rest, because it is polluted, and it shall destroy you with a sword of destruction. That's right, man. That's why we gotta get out of here, man. That's what we tell brothers, that's in the military now, that may be watching, that they're watching the truth and haven't decided to get out of the military. Now is the best time to get out of the military. Get out while you can, but before you do that, make sure you have something lined up. Make sure you can find something, I'm saying, that, after you get out of, once you leave the service, that you have some, to keep you sustainable income. So, don't do anything rash, but make sure that you be on top of it, prior to as soon as possible, because you don't want to tarry, because you never know when this devil might send you out, and then, it's going to be too late, man. So, brothers, take heed as much as possible. If you're getting out to the military, just be wise to have something always with you. So I just want to stress that out. But let's go back. And it says, in arguments before the court, the Pentagon said it is, I'm sorry, I read that already. And it says the Pentagon the Pentagon cited the incurability of the disease, the potential for HIV positive individuals to not take their daily medications and therefore increase their vital loads, the ability of the virus to spread through the blood splatter of transfusion, and the risk of service and struggling in commodities. That's right. So if you sneeze, cough, anything like that, come on, man. Damn. Man, if I would have known this, man, man, wow, man. I mean, I could, man, I tell everybody stay away from 10 feet away from me. The Pentagon argued that the HIV positive individuals require more financial support, that they would struggle to deploy those forces members to other countries that have greater restrictions. And read that again. The Pentagon also argued that HIV positive individuals require more financial support, and they would struggle to deploy those service members to other countries that have greater restrictions. That's right, because they don't play that shit, man. They don't play that. It says Brinkema rejected each of those arguments in the ruling. Modern science has transformed the treatment of HIV positive, and this court has already ruled that the asymptomatic HIV positive individuals with detectable viral loads who maintain treatment are capable of performing all military duties. Yeah, right. If you're not gonna, we know that over time that the virus, it's gonna get worse and worse, man. So you're gonna see a lot of sick military people making other people sick, man. And this is the devil's military. That's why the military is a joke. Military is over. We heading for war, man. This is a fucking joke. Let me get this last scripture, man, because this is why, man, it's crazy how everything is boiling up for the war of the war of Armageddon, man. The Yahweh Shaphat, Lord's judgment, man. Everything, let's man, the Lord is making this military a joke, a laughing stock throughout the whole corners of the earth, man. But when you look at these other nations like Russia and China, they're not playing that. You know, they building these men up for war, man. It's gonna be a bloody war, and these nations are ready, man. They ready for war. These American troops, they're not ready, man. All the major veterans that were really tough for the military, they're not there no more. They left. They out of there. This is a new generation of military. Like I said, these are new. Like I said, these are new to GMO babies, man. Let me get this scripture. This is Jeremiah chapter 6, verse 4. It says, prepare ye against her, arise. Oh, it's like it. That's not it. This is Joel chapter 3, verse 9. And it says, proclaim ye this among the Gentiles. Prepare for war. Wake up the mighty man. Let all the men of war draw near. Let them come up. Beat your plowshares into swords and your prone hooks into spears. And let the weak say, I am strong. Assemble yourselves and come, all ye heathen, and gather yourselves together round about. Rather, because the mighty ones come down, O Lord. Let the heathen be wakened and come up to the valley of Jehoshaphat. For there I will plead and judge all heathens round about. This is what it's prepping up to, man. We're prepping up for World War III, man. And America's so desperate that they'll take anybody, even if they elderly, sick, children. America don't give a damn. They'll use anybody that's expendable for war. And these are the times that we're living in. So the whole point of this is, hey, brothers that's still in the military or waking up to this truth that's in the military, get out while you can, man. I said because like I said, you don't want to go when it's too late. Like I said, we have other brothers that were military too. When they find out about the truth, they got out. So with that, hopefully you brothers was edified. This is Great Milson, Virginia, as always, to give you latest news, article lessons through the spirit and the power by Shemi Shai. But as always, first and foremost, I want to give all praises, glory, and honor due to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Rakakwadash. I want to say double honor to the elders, the great millstone, will for teaching of the truth. And of course, I want to say peace and blessings and salutation to you, Akamata, that puts in his truth throughout the four corners of the earth, sincerely to the best of their abilities, get out to the four corners of the earth. But then I say, Kwame Yasharallah, love for all, Shalom.